one more to go. She's considered my apprentice.
I learned mostly everything here though, but then they send you to classes too if you don't. They have the beginner classes and then the wedding cake and the fondant. The Publix teaches you.
Because, I mean, we have certain standards the way that we want our products done.
And like you said, if the person doesn't, the people are so important that if you bring, I know how to run a cash register over here to do the bakery, it's not going to work.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely.
How do you determine like how much color to add? Like, do you just kind of go off like what looks right to you, or is there like a certain standard?
Pretty much what looks right. We have a color chart.
Yeah, that'll tell you how many drops of this to make that color and
So,
to
but
mix it up.
usually you kind of learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, what you're going to learn in a bakery is it's a lot. It's feel, it's touch, it's what looks right. I mean, it's not exactly. Yeah, there's a certain. When he goes to make his bread, yeah, there's a recipe for every one of those bread. I could pull you up a recipe right now for one of the breads, and it'll tell you every part of it as to how you do it. From it'll tell you everything that you need to do. Now, this is actually for just one loaf of Italian.
Okay.
But, I mean, the principle will be the same for how many. I mean, you just put in, like on this area, you put in how many, if you want 20, if you want 50, if you want 100. But it's the same principle. It's going to tell you exactly how much flour, how much yeast, how much the cornmeal that goes on it in order to keep it from sticking to the pan, the water that's involved, the bag that you use, what the speeds are on the mixers. I mean, it's going to tell you all of that.
Wow.
But the thing is that if the conditions, let's say the store is really cold, then he may have to mix it longer in order to get it to the right texture.
Okay.
If the store is stringy more, he may have to do it a little bit less. So what it is he's going to do it really by feel. This gives him a basis. Because that's like when you're training somebody, you give them this and say, oh, this is what you go off of, so they know what to start with.
Right.
But when it comes down to the finished product, it's by feel. He knows just by the feel of the bread whether it's ready to go or not. He knows whenever it's coming out of the proofer, just to look at it. Okay, this needs to be proofed a little bit more. He might have to touch it a little bit, but it's by feel, by touch, by experience. I mean, it's not just something that, the first guy who walks off the street can come over here and start doing this. It doesn't work that way. And again, not everybody you train can do the job.